Look around. The engines just died. The plane is going down. In this exact moment, your brain is telling you a very comforting, very dangerous lie. It's whispering, I'm going to make it. I am the exception. I am the main character. But you're not. If a catastrophic event happens right now, a grid collapse, a sinking ship, a natural disaster statistically, you won't be the action hero who saves the day. In fact, the very psychological wiring that makes you feel confident right now is exactly what's going to get you killed. Welcome to the terrifying glitch in human survival. Psychologists call it the illusion of control. Your brain is terrified of chaos, so it tricks you into believing you have power over random events. Experiments show that if you give people a stop button during a stressful test, their heart rate drops and they feel safe, even if the button is completely disconnected and does absolutely nothing. Let's test your survival ego. You're stranded in the Sahara Desert. Your vehicle is dead. You can only grab 2 items from the wreckage, a map and a compass, or a small makeup mirror and a jacket. What do you take? If you chose the map and compass, congratulations, you just killed yourself. In real-world survival training, the vast majority of people choose the map. Why? Action bias. Your ego tells you to take control, to walk out, to do something. But walking into the desert heat guarantees death. The actual survivors, they take the jacket for the freezing nights and the mirror to signal rescue planes while staying exactly where they are. Your need to be the hero is a fatal flaw. But it gets darker. Let's say the disaster isn't in your control at all. How will you react? Hollywood tells you that people panic. Panic is actually rare. What's far more common and far more deadly is the normalcy bias. When faced with a sudden, impossible reality, 70% of human brains simply shut down. They refuse to process the apocalypse. When the Titanic was sinking, passengers didn't rush the lifeboats. They stayed inside the warm cabins, listening to the band play, assuming the crew was exaggerating. During the 911 attacks, survivors in the towers spent critical, life-saving minutes shutting down their computers and gathering their coats before in 2004, when the ocean suddenly sucked back miles from the shore before the devastating Indian Ocean tsunami, tourists didn't run. They walked out onto the exposed sand to look at the stranded fish. Their brains couldn't comprehend the apocalypse, so they acted like it was just a normal Tuesday. So why does your mind do this? Why does it lie to you? Because of terror management theory. Your brain cannot handle the paralyzing existential dread of its own fragility. If you truly understood how little control you have over the universe, you wouldn't be able to get out of bed in the morning. So it builds an ego. It makes you the main character. It gives you a fake stop button so you feel safe in a chaotic world. Your brain would rather you die calmly in an apocalypse than live every single day in absolute, terrifying panic. The next time you think that wouldn't happen to me, remember, that's just your brain keeping you comfortable right before the end. If you want to keep bending your reality and uncovering the dark truths of our world, hit subscribe. But ask yourself, are you clicking subscribe because you want to, or because your brain just wants to feel in control? See you in the next one.